Hey everyone, it's Jessica Edwards in Wilmington, North Carolina. So as a real estate agent and as a known real estate agent, people ask me all the time, how's the market? And I had a great, interesting conversation last week with somebody that said, it's such a funny question that people ask real estate agents all the time. You always hear people give the same answer. Oh, it's great. Or, oh, it's so busy. Whatever the answer may be. But the reality is, if you're asking someone how the real estate market is, it varies dramatically depending on what you're looking to do. So if you say to me, how's the real estate market? I should turn to you and say, well, that depends. Are you buying or are you selling? If you're buying, are you looking for an investment property, a second home? Are you looking to relocate? What kind of house are you selling? There's this whole, it's very different. If you're buying a house right now, it's very different. My answer would be very different than if you're selling a house right now. Here right now in Wilmington, we're not seeing a lot of inventory. So the activity's up. And if you're buying a house, yes, there's inventory, there's stuff that's out there sitting. Yes, there are properties that aren't moving, but those properties, those good listings that are coming on priced well and in great condition, move-in ready, at different ends of the price spectrum are selling quickly. So if you're buying right now, you've got to be on it. You've got to be prepared. You've got to have an agent that's working at looking at the properties that are off market and not even available in the MLS yet and coming soon, as well as obviously those as soon as they hit the MLS. If you're selling, it's a great time to sell because of the amount of activity in the market. But on the same side, you can't just put a house out there. Gone are the days where you can't scrutinize the listing price. You need to be very strategic in the listing price that you put on your house. You also need to be very prepared. The property needs to be very prepared to sell. Little things like touch-up paint and the positioning of furniture and all these things come into play and definitely affect the saleability of a house. So, just asking someone how the market is and getting an answer that it's great, definitely you need to sort of dive into that question a couple steps deeper, if you will, just because it can vary so much depending on what you're doing. And of course, if you're investing or looking for a vacation home, then there's a lot of other variables that go into that. So just keep that in mind if you're thinking about real estate or you're asking that question. That agent needs to be able to answer that question very specifically in regards to what you're looking to do. So Wilmington right now, it's a great time, for buying and selling. And the flip side of buying too, our numbers haven't gone up dramatically, even though the market's increased a lot. But for selling, it is, they've increased in some areas. So it just depends on what you're looking to do. Anyways, I'm starting to ramble, but thanks so much for listening. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Please feel free to check us out at thecarolinasfinest.com. And of course, you can comment below. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day.